guests tonight star together on the show Black Monday. If you still keep track of the days of the week, it's on Sundays on Showtime. Please welcome Don Cheadle and Regina Hall. Hello, Don, and hello, Regina.
Hey, what's up, Jimmy?
How are you? You look great, and I like your houses, too. It's nice to see them.
It's the first time I've seen Don's house. I haven't been there.
How long have you known Don, Regina?
11 years.
And have you invited Don to your house?
Thank you, Jimmy.
Yes.
Oh, you have? Oh.
Ask her when. Ask her when. Ask her when.
When?
Right before this night, I invited him.
So you invited him when none of us are allowed to go to each other's houses.
Now you see how I rock with my co-star.
How's it going for you guys? What's happening? What's your day like? Tell me.
I've been, just doing, I think, what everybody's been kind of doing right now, hunkering down, like aggressively defending my COVID space in my house, trying to learn how to do everything left-handed, everything
Why?
left-handed.
Oh, everything.
Like what? Like
Yeah.
what?
Like anything you can imagine. I'll just say that we call it the stranger, so you can let your imagination run wild.
You're preparing for a broken arm or something like that. I think that's wise.
Yeah, sure.
Regina, what are you doing? Are you doing anything weird?
I'm a juror in the Tribeca Film Festival. I've been watching a lot of movies.
Oh, really? Oh, all right. So were you going to do that before this happened, or was this something you took on because you knew you'd be home?
No, I was going to do it and be in New York. I thought, oh, yay, I want to be in New York. And then now, no.
Is there one film that you like better than the others? And just go ahead and announce it right now. Maybe you could ruin the film festival.
Well, yeah, the winner for sure is going to be, no.
Oh, that was so good. That was almost so good.
When you guys go outside, are you wearing masks, assuming you go outside at all?
Yeah, definitely. We obey the codes, the recommendations. I was going outside with a bandana on, trying to bring Rocket back a little bit, and my neighbors were very. These are the neighbors I see all the time, but there was a shift in my neighbors though when I walked down with the bandana on.
Really? Interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of a shift?
A physical shift. First of all, there was more social distancing. And they were very polite and a lot kinder than they tend to be on.
What color bandana?
It was blue. It was a Crip affiliate. So.
Hey, Don, I don't know if you're aware of this, but on the World Wide Web, if you go on Urban Dictionary, your name is a euphemism for smoking marijuana. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah. I thought everybody did.
Why is that?
I think probably somebody who really is steeped in the culture decided that. So I'm going to say Seth Rogen came up with it.
I see. And in what way is it used?
The derivation was Cheadle, Weedle, Weed. That's how it happened.
I see. All right. So it's not based on a true story.
No.
Regina, if you were to Google your name, does anything weird come up?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that means Don qualifies as an essential item.
Thank you, babe.
Oh, that's right.
So that's kind of amazing.
I think he already did.
And Regina Hall is a very famous adult film actress, or porn star, is another name.
Oh,
very
wow.
Spaceballs. But not Space Jam. Spaceballs.
Really? Did you ever think about using your middle name just to differentiate yourself?
No, I like the comparison. I like
it. Wow, very quick with the Google there, Don. I assume you're quick. Maybe you already had that on your phone.
Now you're into the left hand thing. Now you figured
Yeah.
out what we're back. We're back.
By the way, speaking of, not that it's porn or anything, but there is a great deal of nudity in Black Monday. It is a male nudity as well, which I really, that's, thank you for that is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And do you like that, Regina?
Oh, she likes that. Go ahead, Regina. Tell them about your, go ahead.
Listen, there are other people I think should have been naked already, and they won't do it. You have to depend. It depends on who you ask. But I think it's good. I think it's important to to see variations and to celebrate the male body.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I heard that you guys have a workplace dispute, and I was wondering if I could help mediate it or settle it in some way. And I'm offering my services if you'd like them. So whoever wants to explain what's going on, go right ahead. And I'm sure you both have a side.
Well, we may both have a side, but only one side is valid, and I'll go ahead and tell you what side that is.
Okay.
When Regina and I, as we have to every year, as you know, Jimmy, you probably have to go through this process as well. You have these HR meetings where they explain to you what sexual harassment is and the do's and the don'ts, and you watch a little movie sometimes. Regina thought that this was like an instruction video on like how to harass. So we had to keep reminding her as she was touching all of us while we were going through the meeting that, no, these are what not to do, not how to do it better.
Is that, Regina, is that what happened?
So this is what happens. The meetings are, I think many of those things that Don is talking about are really open for interpretation. But most importantly, Don continues to wear tank tops to work with his arms out. And I think that what he is suggesting to me is, please touch. That's the only
thing. Get it? You hear where we are now, Jim?
Yeah.
And when I say keep it up and see what happens, he considers that a threat of sorts, and I consider it that we are, what's the word we just said? Simpatico.
Yeah, simpatico. Yeah, I think Jimmy definitely.
I am ruling in favor of Don, yeah. And it's a win-win for Don, really.
It is. It's a win-win-win.
It's a win-win for Don and a lose for HR, I guess, is really what it is.
That's right. That's right.
So each night we're asking our guests to choose their favorite charity, and then I will make a donation to those charities. And you've each chosen a charity tonight. So Regina, tell us which your charity is and a little bit about that.
Mine is a First Responders Children's Fund, and it's for children whose parents have died from COVID, who are first responders. And, many people have lost their loved ones who've been going and serving in the front lines against the virus. So it's to help support those families.
And you can find out more information about that at the website on the screen. And Don, your charity?
Is the Downtown Women's Center. It's the only organization in Los Angeles that is exclusively dedicated to homeless women and women who were formerly homeless and working with them. So, yeah, and you can just go to downtownwomencenter.org and learn more about that organization as well.
Well, these both sound like great charities, and I appreciate your time. What's the plan for the rest of the day? What are you up to?
I'm just going to keep sitting on my left hand until it's numb again and then doing...
I can sit on it, Don.
You see? And here we're back. And
there you go. Guilty again.
Guilty.
Regina Hall and Don Cheadle. Watch them on Showtime on Black Monday, Sunday night.